Lord God, the preserver and protector of all. You are without beginning and without end, none dual beyond comparison, and none can measure you. You are without color, without expression, without form, and without attributes. You are unlimited and unfathomable, beyond imagination and conception, eternal and imperishable. You are indivisible, and none can see you but with eyes divine. You always were, you always are, and you always will be. You are everywhere, you are in everything, and you are also beyond everywhere, and beyond everything. You are in the firmament and in the depths. You are manifest and unmanifest, on all planes and beyond all planes. You are in the three worlds and also beyond the three worlds. You're imperceptible and independent. You are the creator, the Lord of lords, the knower of all minds and hearts. You are omnipotent and omnipresent. You are knowledge infinite, power infinite, and bliss infinite. You are the ocean of knowledge, all-knowing, infinitely knowing, the knower of the past, the present, and the future. And you are knowledge itself. You are all merciful and eternally benevolent. You are the soul of souls, the one with infinite attributes. You are the Trinity of truth, knowledge, and bliss. You are the source of truth, the ocean of love. You are the ancient one, the highest of the high. You are Prabhu and Parameshvar. You are the beyond God and the beyond God also. You are Parabrahma, Paramatma, Allah, Elahi, Yazdan, Ahura Mazda, God Almighty, and God the Beloved. You are named Izad, the only one worthy of worship. You are named Izad, the only one worthy of worship. You are Avatar, Avatar Meher Baba. Om Parabrahma Paramatma Ya Yazdan, La ilaha illallah. Oh God, Father in heaven, we repent, O God most merciful, for all our sins, for every thought that was false or unjust or unclean, for every word spoken that ought not to have been spoken, and for every deed done that ought not to have been done. We repent for every deed and word and thought inspired by selfishness, and for every deed and word and thought inspired by hatred. we repent, most especially for every lustful thought, for every lustful action, for every lie, for all hypocrisy, for every promise given but not fulfilled, and for all slander and backbiting. Most especially also we repent for every action that has brought harm to others, for every word and deed that has given others pain, and for every wish that pain should befall others. In your unbounded mercy, we ask you to forgive us, oh God, for all these sins committed by us, and to forgive us for our constant failures to think and speak and act according to your will, and to forgive us for our constant failures to think and speak and act according to your will, according to your will. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more and more, and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you. Beloved God, help us all to love you more and more and more, and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you. And help us all to hold fast to Baba's daman till the very end, and help us all to hold fast to Baba's daman till the very end, till the very end. According to your will. The evening pianos have faltered into silence because of love, because of love. The night trumpets have wailed their last notes of violence because of love, because of love. How earnestly we pursue our role in God's great game because of love. The freshening gleam, the kiss ever new and the same because of love. Because of love. Who, if he could hear his own voice, would go on singing because of love, because of love. The end remains covered, else few would make a beginning. Because of love, because of love. The difference between being pelted with eggs and showered with roses, because of love, is less one of talent than one's fate share, which time discloses. Because of love. Sleep, sometimes we dream and awaken to a new day. Because of love. A billion years of wayfaring, yet still we don't know the way. And that too, because of love. We would not yet even have broken out of the beast cage, because of love. If it were not for God, man's compassion and holy rage, because of love, because of love. Tomorrow is another day for the battle's violence. Yep, because of love. The few remaining hours of the night are for wine and silence. Because of love. Because of love. Because of love. Because of love. Oh. Meher Baba, 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 Meher Baba. Meher Baba, 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 Meher Baba. Meher Baba, 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 Meher Okay, Baba. Okay, I am going to do a quick change here because all of the rest is going to be on guitar. So I'm going to turn this off, unplug it. Let's see if I can just flip it around here. Oop, 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 oop. Yes. Okay. And take this stand.
Beautiful, beautiful, Tony.
Thank you. Thank you. And can bring this all a little bit closer. Ooh. Oh, and I'll turn that like that. I really wanted to play that on the piano, but it was too much difficulty to try and get the piano set up and then switch to guitar. So I brought in that keyboard. I don't want to be in front of Mara. What's going on there? Okay. First song. Bring this music stands in. Oh, bring the mic back so you can hear me. Whoops. No. This is all the tech work, you know. Okay.
Where's your stagehands?
Yeah, where? You know, I pay them good nothing to be here, and they just fall down on the job. Okay. I'm gonna start. I've got 3 guitars here. Les Paul solid body electric, a really nice Yamaha acoustic, and my first new instrument in ages, 12-string Takamine acoustic electric. And I'll start with that. This song is about Baba's manifestation, I guess. It's about how things are when we can sense our oneness and feel the love that flows from that oneness. And there's a story behind the song, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I want to get as many of these songs in. Stories could always come some other time. It should be all right. Sorry. You and I are not the two we seem to be. I am part of you, and you are part of me. 2 parts of a single mind, a single soul. By the grace of God, the parts are now made whole. I love you, and I always will love. I love you. You are always here with me, for we are one. The dream that we are separate is nearly done. Though we walk in different lives, we are the same. 2 sides of a single coin in heaven's name. I love you. I love you. The walls are coming down within a single world. The boundaries and borderlines dividing single minds are next in line to fall. All are one and one is all. To see that in a single face is the salvation of the human race. When we meet face to face, when we meet face to face, the healing of the world begins from inside out. Seeing the results flow back from outside in. The center of the circles, sometimes the last to see. The power of the healing that itself set free. I love you, and I always will love. I love you. The walls are coming down within a single world. The boundaries and borderlines dividing single minds are next in line to fall. All are one and one are all. To see that in a single face is the salvation of the human race. When we meet face to face, when we meet face to face, you and I are not the two we seem to be. I am part of you, and you are part of me. Two parts of a single mind, a single soul. By the grace of God, the parts are now made whole. I love you. I love you, and I always will love you. I love you. Do 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 do. I love you. Thank you. Okay, I'll put this aside for a while and pull up my other acoustic. And but thank you. This is all flowing smoothly. I didn't believe it was possible, but it's all good. It's all good, as my grandson says. It's all good, man. Okay. So I'm going to do a few on this Yamaha acoustic. And let's see. How do we keep organized? Move that, move that, move that. Okay. So this, it's a song I came across recently that I wrote back in 1981, and it was my share for the Baba birthday internet thing. I'm gonna catch that. Just bear with me a sec. Can't go absolutely smoothly, right? There. Okay. Somebody were to ask, who is Meher Baba? That's where this song came from. Sorry, some of the words are covered. Okay. Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Meher Baba is the ocean of infinite love. This ocean shines in its own sunlight. He is the source and the goal of all the waters of all life, the true beloved of us, the rivers, lakes, and streams. His light is brighter than the brightest star on the darkest summer night. A billion suns would be but the seventh shadow of his glory. Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Meher Baba is the ancient one, he's the highest of the high. He's your only real true friend on the roads of life. No matter where you find yourself, on his love you can depend. He's been with you through all your joys and strife. He's the avatar, the incarnate God-man of this day and age. If you give your life to him, he'll lead you to your own glory. Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. You can search throughout the world for real happiness and bliss, but you'll never earn his liberating kiss. You can climb the highest mountain or dive the deepest sea, but you'll never find the love that sets you free. So light the flame of love inside, it is smokeless and it's pure. Meher Baba is the source of truth, beauty that shall endure. Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This next one, it's also written, this one I didn't rediscover, but I hadn't sung it for a long time. Back in, I guess, 82 I wrote it, something like that, or somewhere around there. Baba, I want to write a song that will mirror your boundless compassion, your perfect love and perfect friendship, your gift of you. Baba, I want to sing along with my whole life the lovely song you've given, and take you along in my own song each and every day. Baba, you came in truth, being love ever unspoken, that we in loving you our ignorance of love may be broken. I am nearer to you than your breath. You are dearer to me than you know. You may know me only in the death of your false self, for I am true. I am really you. Baba, we've waited for so long only to hear the lovely word you've spoken in our hearts, where we may start to know you as you really are. Baba, you yet may speak one word of love that all will hear, but for us it's more than everything to know you are always here. I am nearer to you than your breath. You are dearer to me than you know. You may know me only in the death of your false self, for I am true. I am really you. Baba, I want to write a song that will mirror your boundless compassion, your perfect love, your perfect friendship, your eternal loving gift of you. I was interviewed by a director who's doing a documentary relating to a friend of mine, and he had a lot of questions about Baba, and at the end he asked me if I would sing a song, and I did. I sang Mercy, which I'll sing later here, and that was supposed to be the end, and he said, but just one more thing. In very few words, who is Meher Baba to you? And that was a pretty clear assignment. In very few words, I went inside, and I wish I'd had this answer for the last 4 decades. I said, Baba is the friend of friends who also happens to be God. Okay, this next one.
I didn't catch that, Tony. Say that again.
He asked if I could say in very few words who Meher Baba is, and added it to me. And I said, he's the friend of friends who also happens to be God. Okay.
Yeah.
this is going to be a little tricky because there are a lot of pages to this. Let me see if I can lay it out. I have 2 stands here. I may have to pause to go change pages at some point. This was written shortly after Erich's passing. We're coming up on the anniversary now. And a lot of the close ones had passed. You know, we were so used to having the Mandali all to ourselves all the time. And it really hit Erich's passing. And so I wrote this song. Some of it is a little bit dated to 2001, you know, September 2001. Feel free to sing along. It is definitely sing along. Okay. It's called Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Baba's own. Who in the world means more to me than the friends of my reality? Always with me, though far away. So who can know what I feel today? My elder brother now departs, following Mani to Baba's heart. For your reunion I am pleased. Your aching heart is now released. I feel a poignancy arise after hearing these 3 goodbyes. But there in the tavern they all rejoice at the homecoming of God's own voice. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Baba's own. Seated there by Baba's feet, Elizabeth, Margaret, and Kitty meet. Along with Jane they greet love's brother. How long he's waited they tell one another. Now Jeff Milet sings the truest word. Surely this is the house of the Lord. The beloved smiles in huge delight and laughs out loud, that's right. There's great rejoicing in heaven tonight, for the silence is broken and all's gone right. The tavern door is swung open wide. The entire caravan's there inside. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Baba's own. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Meher Baba Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Baba's own. Here comes Penda with his mischievous smile, while Padre swears in gallant style. Harry joins in singing Baba's prayer. Ah, look, there's Arti and Nadja there. The tavern keeper keeps on pouring. Is that Sarosh in the corner snoring? Too much to drink? Ha! Look, surprise! There's Meherji with his love-dreaming eyes. There in the corner, Arti Jr. and Jal, while Wincoats photographs them all. Barucha holds forth, Bruce Hoffman swoons, and Bob Brown's melodies fill the room. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Erich, Mani, and Mera. Baba's own. So many there can't name them all. There's sweet Bernice with the heart of gold, Fredella, John Bass, Anita Viard, Jimmy Mystery, and Nariman playing cards. Pressed up against this window fair, I see my loved ones all in there, while I'm remaining here outside. So now I know why Erich sighed. The new arrivals all are there. Mansari chats with Nana Care. Arti and Rhoda, Rana walks them through, and Siddharji sings like he used to do. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. See the ships follow Galadriel as all the bright lights leave Rivendell. My Middle Earth will never be the same. My heart takes refuge in your holy name. Now watch the world be born anew. What you left behind will make it new. The beginning's begun. What's a lover to do but sleep through the day for the night with you? You leave behind till the crack of dawn your faithful night watchman who carries on. Where the bow remains though the sky is rent, while Meru upholds the women's tent. For Alaba, Arnavas, Balnatu, our deepest thanks go where KT2. When the last ship sails, we will see them go. By your grace to follow when our time is due. Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Baba's own. For now, like Garage, we have work to do, and must remain till it's done and through. On your love and guidance we shall depend, inspired by the memory of all these friends. I wish I could say these words with joy, but that would not be honest, boy. My brother Erich, my beloved friend, may you bask in his presence till the very end. Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Baba's own. Herishmani and Mera, Meher Baba Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Baba's own. Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Herishmani and Mera, Baba's own. Thank you. Wow. Oh, Baba.
Wow, we're all saying wow.
Yeah. How lucky we've been, you know? How amazingly lucky we've been. So this was something I wrote, I don't know, it was in the 90s. It's kind of dated. It was for Baba's birthday. I think it was his 97th birthday. I don't know what it was. But anyway, it's one of the few times where I've put words to an already existing song. Oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba. You are the ocean of beauty that our minds cannot fathom. You are the end and beginning of our hopes and dreams. From hopes and dreams you shake us, for you have come to awake us. Oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba. You are the sun of all love. Our lives are warmed by your rays. The world is full of your glory. Our hearts are filled with your praise. You shine on all equally. In you the bound have become free. Oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba. You are known by many names, and many feel that they own you, though they may not even know you. They wage crusades and make claims. You are the slave of your lover, who longs for only your pleasure. Oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba, oh, Meher Baba. Now on your 95th birthday, now on your, somebody should mute. Now on your 95th birthday, tears of joy fill our eyes, though you are still incognito. What a birthday surprise! You silently swept the Grammys, singing "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Oh, Meher Baba, 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 oh, Meher Baba.
Tony, I have to tell you, you know Ralph Hernandez and Stella?
Yes.
Well, I sang that song for them, and he said the person that wrote it was a revolutionary.
Yes.
And he was a mystic. Ralph said he was a mystic. And he was so pleased that I performed it on the stage. You know, it's a real, it's very Latin, you know, it's Latin. I'm from East Los Angeles.
Oh,
very Latin.
I'm sorry. That's wonderful, and I know that fellow's name, but I've forgotten it right now. I left out the last verse.
Jose Martin.
Oh, that's right, Jose
Martin.
I'm gonna just sing the last verse.
Ah, good.
Which which it was over on the other stand, and I didn't read it. So happy birthday, beloved. We are with you till the end. You are our constant companion and our closest friend. You are the source of all being. We cannot help but be singing. Oh, Meher Baba. Okay. Sorry I didn't put that at the right time, but there you go. This next one is a change of mood for sure. Let me see. This goes here. Back in '93, I'll give a little bit. This is like one of my better stories. I'll just give a little bit. In the summer of '93, UN sent me to cover the Human Rights Conference in Vienna, and I had a lot of vacation time available. So I went first to join Don Stevens at his Lake Balaton seminar. He called them seminars, you know, that's Don. And they all prepared papers, but it was a lovely Baba gathering. And on the last day, he shared something rather intimate. I never knew Don to talk about himself, but he said that in all his years with Baba, he had surrendered to him, but he had withheld two things: his sex life and his finances. And he said it was like, I'll take care of that, Baba. He said, but recently, he had just turned both of those over. And I'm just kind of summarizing. And he said that Baba stepped in and worked out everything in ways that he never could have. And so I went with did some touring, went to Fallenfleur in Switzerland with someone from that group, and went to my UN thing and got to New York. And I was sitting on my bed looking at Baba's picture and having a man to God man talk about my love life. And I said, you know what I need, the kind of relationship I need. I couldn't even explain it, but you're in me, you know this. I said, I surrender my love life to you. And I said, you pick her, no conditions. Dangerous thing to do, and I had a little proviso, but it wasn't a condition, right? Bob, immediately the phone rang. I won't tell the whole story. It was a certain thing. A few weeks later, I had the exact same conversation with Baba. Right after it was over, the phone rang again. It was the same person. And it was a certain thing. It's a long story. I don't want to. But it wound up resulting in me meeting someone who, it was a life-changing relationship. I can't say it was good. It was extraordinary and horrible. You know? And when I wanted to get out, as I saw it kind of getting, I could see where things were leading. And I talk out loud to Baba in the car driving to work, you know, Don Stevens style. And I would clearly get the answer every time. I said, Baba, maybe I should get out now. And he would say, I want you to love her more. And every time this conversation happened, because something would else happen, I'd say, maybe I should get out now. And I saw a steamroller in my imagination coming down the road to just plow me down. And still, Baba said, love her more. The relationship blows up. He still says, love her more. But which is actually that song, You and I Are Not the Two We Seem to Be. That's what happened. That love ultimately opened up over a period of time to Universal, because he had fed that love so strongly. He made it such a power that if it couldn't go to that person, it had to just keep going. So, but when that broke up, the first thing that I never knew I had wounds. I didn't know about wounds. My father died when I was 9. It was horrible. Nobody knew how to help a child grieve. My mother was not available. Only recently I'm finding and feeling these things. I had wounds like crazy. Everything was locked up. And at one point, this woman touched my neck and I started sobbing. It all came out. And then the relationship ends. I do a crisis trip to the center, and which I'd never done. I'd heard of people doing that, you know. But, and there was stuff that happened on the way. It's a good story, too long for here. But I find myself in the lagoon cabin, and I'm saying out loud to Baba, it's winter, it's December, it's just before New Year's. It's after Christmas, before New Year's. And no one else is around, it's night, and out loud I'm talking to Baba, and you know, you told me this, you told me that, now look at what's happened. She's got all these wounds, I've got all these wounds, all this woundedness going on. And then it was time to leave, and I walked back to the tree cabin, I think it was, and I'm thinking, I was like looking around in my mind, this woundedness was everywhere. Like everyone I knew, suddenly I was looking at them with different eyes, and it was like, holy, what? And I worked at the UN, and it was at the time of the war in Bosnia and Kosovo, and the genocide, and to me, and I was plunged into it every day because of my work in the information department. And it was like roaches, like just spreading over the countryside. And it was all wounds. Suddenly I was seeing it was all wounds. So I got back to my cabin, and this song came out. This is a song, a prayer for all the wounded people in the world. May it be a voice of healing for us all. This is to you, the source of all healing, the one who love is revealing, the one whose love came stealing into our hearts. Heal us, Baba. You are the divine and radiant Christ, who healed the sick and raised the dead. Our lives are now in need of healing. Heal us, Baba, for not all of our wounds are easily seen. Touch us with your love and wash our hearts clean. Heal the wounded lover who cannot seem to give. Heal the raving rebel who cannot seem to live. Heal the raging monster neglected by his mom. Heal the mute disabled child who never spoke at all. Heal us, Baba. You are the divine and radiant Christ, who touched the lame and made them walk. Touch our hearts and make them talk. Heal us, Baba, for our hearts are crying round the world. Let peace prevail, your flag for love unfurl. Heal the lost and lonely girl still searching for a home. Heal the sad and frightened boy who always felt alone. Heal the greedy grasper who cannot stop the pain. Heal the love molester who keeps doing it again. Heal us, Baba. You are the divine and radiant Christ, who lives inside our heart and soul. Awaken us and make us whole. Heal us, Baba, the limping, crippled, wounded of life's wars. Awaken in our hearts and open all the doors. You are the source of all healing in our lives, in our lives. Your love, like a sun, is revealing, and our heart thrives. And our heart thrives. See us, feel us, touch and heal us, each and every one of us, the whole world through. Heal us, Baba. You are the divine and radiant Christ, who walked across the storming lake. Calm our hearts and love awake. Heal us, Baba. Heal our storming song of life's lament. Fulfill the promise for which you of yourself were sent. Heal all those who fear the one whose love could make them dance. Heal all those who could not even think to take a chance. Heal the walking wounded on the battlefield of life. Heal the walking wounded, make us the walking healed. Heal us, Baba. You are the divine and radiant Christ, who healed the sick and raised the dead. Our lives are now in need of healing. Heal us, Baba, for not all of our wounds are easily seen. Touch us with your love and wash our hearts clean. Let peace prevail, your flag of love unfurl. Awaken in our hearts and open all the doors. Fulfill the promise for which you of yourself were sent. Heal us, Baba. 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 Okay. Oh, Baba, 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 Baba. That song is never not timely. This next one was it's called "Come Back, Beloved." It's subtitled is Mara's song, and it was Baba was very clear within me not to sing this while Mara was alive. It would be really impossible for her if she ever heard of it, heard wind of it, or anything. Now I get that it's okay. You went away and left the flowers weeping. You hung the day like a new world's morning sky. You crept away while your lovers all were sleeping. And now the day brings tears to every eye. We can never say goodbye. Come back, beloved, don't stay away so long. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. Come back, beloved, our hearts are not that strong. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. What use is day when nighttime comes so quickly? What place to stay when you have gone away? What use is love when it leaves the lover lonely? What use are words when you will not hear them say what our hearts cry every day? Come back, beloved, don't stay away so long. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. Come back, beloved, our hearts are not that strong. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. You went away and left the flowers weeping. You hung the day like a new world's morning sky. You crept away while your lovers all were sleeping. And now the day brings tears to every eye. We can never say goodbye. Come back, beloved, don't stay away so long. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. Come back, beloved, our hearts are not that strong. Come back, beloved, it's with you that we belong. Baba, Baba, Baba. Thank you. Okay. Gonna go to the. Oh my God! I'm not gonna make it even close to the number of songs I thought I would get to do. Um, well, as it gets close to the time I mentioned, I'll pull out the last song, and that'll be that. Um, this is
You'll come again.
okay.
Good.
Encore. Encore, to be sure.
Whoops, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Does that sound as chaotic as it does here?
It's not
Okay.
that bad. It didn't hurt the ears at all.
Oh, good. Good.
What?
Okay. Um, this song. Well, see, a lot of songs, man, a lot of songs came out of the aftermath of me putting my love life in Baba's hands. And June of that,
When did you write the song, that last song?
in the 80s, early 80s. Maybe 82, 81. The Mary song, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was clear. It was a gift from Baba, and it was all keep it to yourself for now.
Yeah, yeah.
So I one of the things when this torrent of love just exploded in me, with no place to go but wherever I was, I wound up writing a lot. I wrote every moment, spare moment. At work, I'd run into the men's room and I would write. A lot of songs came out of it too. This one, I was in India. Now it was 6 months later, and I was in July, and I'm walking down the hill, and whoops, this has to go back here. Hold on. If I keep my picks where they belong, they'll be there for me. So I'm walking out of Baba's Samadhi. And so I'm strumming the guitar as I'm walking down the hill. It's around my neck. And then just this. Not. And after a while, just strumming it, I felt Baba had given me this and I should just keep playing it so that I learned it. And I played that all the way down the hill. The next day I came across a comic book by Mark DeMatteis called Mercy. And I won't tell the whole story, but it's about the goddess Mercy. And it ends with these little vignettes. And the last one is this young boy who is the son of the king of the tribe, and kind of like Aboriginal tribe. And he knows the goddess Mercy. He knows her personally. He talks with her. He trusts her. He shares with her. But as it turns out, suddenly he's being chased by the entire tribe through the forests, and they finally catch up with him. They build a fire. They put him in the fire. And he's calling out to Mercy because she's there. And why aren't you helping me? I trust you. She even encouraged him to go into the fire. And he burned up. And out of his ashes, he emerged as the new king of the tribe. I related to this story. Mercy had said, go into the fire, and I walked to the Rahori cabin, and there happened to be a guitar there, and the rest of the song came. And yeah, and there's a Mani thing, but I'll add that later. Excuse me a second. Now I know why they do that on TV. call you mercy, that is your name. I call you mercy, that's why you came. A gentle feeling that's hotter than steel. You are revealing all the love I conceal. With mercy so real. With mercy so real. You are the ocean inside this drop. Within this seedling, you are the crop. I call you fire and healing rain. Unbound desire, regardless of pain. Mercy is your name. You have but one answer when I rail and attack. Relentlessly healing what I think I lack. You are giving back. You are giving back. When I am sleeping, you call my name. When I am weeping, you cool the rain. When I am burning, you hold my hand. And when I'm turning, you understand. It's what you have planned. When I am dreaming, you make it sweet. When I am loving, 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 you make it complete. When I am laughing, you're like a waterfall. And when I'm crashing, you soften the fall. Mercy to you I call. Your loveliness lingers. Can I believe it's true? With just a move of your fingers, you do what you must do to bring me home to you, to bring me home to you. I call you mercy, for that is your name. I call you mercy, Mare, that's why you came. The gentlest of feelings, that's so much harder than steel. You are revealing all the love I conceal. With mercy so real. Mercy so real. With mercy so real. think I have to do songs that don't take so much out of me right now. I'm going to skip
Do you
that.
really have any of those?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, I mean, I pour all of myself in them, but some of them, I mean, because I'm a little bit more tired than when I started, I was not hitting some of the notes with the full vigor that song. I would like to for that song. Well, Mara, let's see if we come towards the close with Mara, a few songs. Again, out of that relationship thing, when I went to the center for a crisis trip in December of '93, and everywhere I turned, I was seeing Mara. I was seeing Monty signing her letters, Love and Baba and Mara. I was seeing people calling attention to speaking to Mara. I grew up Catholic. I did not want Mara to be some Holy Mary intermediary between me and God, Baba. And then I came across one fellow, I won't mention by name, the macho guy. He had no relationship with Mara. He said to me, you know, I would have died for her. It was a very Icelandic thing, but I didn't feel anything towards her. I didn't get her. But since she had passed, he'd go out hunting, and he could never get it's such a horrible, perfect story. He could never kill more than 2 deer. And so he was out in the forest, he got his second deer, and he bowed his head. He said, Mara, you are the lady of the forest. Please help me get past this. And boom, there's Bambi, and there's another one, and there's another one. The story was crude enough that it got through to me. And when I got back to New York, all right, you're telling me talk to Mara about this relationship. So I did. And I was astonished. Mara was there. When she passed, I felt a loss that unlike any other, because how can you replace a Mara in the world? So it was astonishing to me that suddenly Mara was very, very present. I wrote a song, I'm not going to have time to sing it, I don't think. You Taught Me to Let Go. Beautiful, beautiful song. I'm sitting at the piano and she's... But then about that relationship, this woman kept saying, the door is closed, the door is closed, the door is closed. And after I spoke to Mara, it was as if she said to me, get a dozen roses, send it to her where she works. And I did. And it made quite a scene at the place where she worked. It got a lot of attention. And she called me that night to thank me and say, I'm just calling to say the door is open. And I felt, this is wonderful, you know. It didn't last for more than 2 weeks. Baba had other things in mind. But it gave birth first to this song, and then to my first Mara song. So let's put this up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, good, there it is. Because I'm skipping this song. There. Yep. There it is. As Joe said, my crew, they just walked off. They're supposed to do this for me, but you see what I have to put up with. It's just, this is called Thank You, Beloved Baba, because that's exactly how I was feeling. Thank you, beloved Baba, your love has turned the key. I was running away from me until you set me free. I was unable to bow my head, you brought me to my knees. You held my heart You held my hand and gave me back to me. Thank you, beloved Baba. Your love has set me free. To be your slave, to be your son, to be what I must be. I was busy being someone else, I didn't know what for. You held my heart, you held my hand, and opened that locked door. Thank you, beloved Baba. You are my loving Lord. Your compassion is boundless. Your mercies are not stored. You freely give me with both hands. How could I ask for more? You gave my heart back to my soul and opened that locked door. Thank you, beloved Baba. Your mercy is complete. May I love and serve you forever, with my life bowed at your feet. May I live only to please you and to earn your smile of grace. May I drown my sound in your silence and my eyes in your lovely face. Thank you, beloved Baba. You gave when I could not. I looked at my beggarly hands and couldn't believe all I had got. Now I only long to give you at least a little of what you gave me. You gave my heart back to my soul. Your love has set me free. Thank you, beloved Baba. May I praise you without end. You raised this stalk up from the ground and made this willow bend, so these branches might touch your lotus feet, my beloved and my friend. Thank you, beloved Baba. May I thank you to the end. Thank you, beloved Baba. May I thank you to the end. Thank you. And then this is Oh Sweet Mara, written maybe the same day as that last one. There was something in the air. I wrote a poem at one point that had the line, Baba, you put me through all this just for a song? Just to get a song? But they're really nice songs. Oh, sweet Mara, beloved of the beloved of my heart, in your love for his sweet eyes, my loving had its start. I can praise you for beloved and beloved now are one. Oh, sweet Mara, bless our hearts, full up with love for the beloved one. Sweet Mary, beloved of the beloved, so sublime. Until I saw your dancing heart, my reason had no rhyme. I was blessed to see his beauty reflected on your face, and the gift you dropped into my hand was beloved Baba's grace. Sweet Mara, beloved of the beloved, help us all to love him more and more and more and more and more and more, and ask him for me, Mara, to help me love him as I should, with the love that he deserves You know we can't refuse you. Oh, sweet Mara, forgive me if my song is very young. I only learned its melody when you asked me what I'd sung. When I came to the beloved, you were oh so kind to me. Thank you, dearest Mara, Baba's own femininity. Oh, sweet Mara, beloved of the beloved of my heart. In your love for his sweet eyes, my loving had its start. I can praise you for beloved and beloved now are one. Oh, sweet Mara, bless our hearts with love for the beloved one. Now that I can call upon your love to make my love grow strong, thank you, dearest Mara, you listen to my song. Thank you, dearest Mara, you listen to my song. Let's see. And oops. Oh. All right, I'm going to throw in 2 extra verses that got stuck behind the page. There was this. Oh, sweet Mara, beloved of the beloved, I never knew that now when I call on my Lord, I also speak to you, and that I can call upon your love to make my love grow strong. Thank you, dearest Mara, you listened to my song. Oh, sweet Mara, beloved of the beloved, through you I find it so much easier to know what I must do. I must make my life into a garland for my Lord to wear. Thank you, dearest Mara, now that you are everywhere. So just slip that in the middle of the song somewhere in your memory. Okay. This may not be the one I planned it to end with, but it's a lovely story again from that same era. I've got a lot of songs that are not, but these were sort of all together, so here we are. And by the way, I put my love life into Baba's hands, and it took 4 years, but man, I could not have ever picked the perfect life partner that I have now in Zeke Paterniti. I gotta say that here because I'm telling all of these. And all these songs I had written, when I met Zeke, she adopted them. She called them my orphan songs, and she adopted all of them. She said, "Oh, I love them. I'm gonna claim them." This was one of those songs. I had gone to the center in May of '94, still in the middle of this whole period, to record an album at Chris Rieger's studio. And this was one of the songs I recorded. And he gave me a tape to take home to listen in my cabin, you know, how the recordings came out. And I got back, I think that was the tree cabin, and I had Baba's picture on the night table and the cassette player, and I'm listening to this song, and I had written it about that woman, you know. And as I'm listening, I just got such, not goosebumps, whatever you call it, when Baba kind of like tickles you on something. I realized that what I was singing to her, actually, Baba was singing to me. It's called The Perfect Mirror. Too loud. My love, there's a light that shines in you that you may have never seen, but no one else with eyes can miss it. It's got such a lustrous sheen. The love you've seen shining in my eyes was only reflecting that glorious light. If you let me be your perfect mirror, everything's gonna be alright. My love, there's a love that flows from you that heals everyone around. But you may have never heard its music because it sings without a sound. The sweetness that you drew from me was only fair exchange. If you let me be your other ears, everything is gonna change. Darkness is only a dreaming, so love, let's not make it real. Confusion is only a seeming, let it go and let love heal. My love, there's a will that shows in you to live in truth alone. It brings to other minds the light to take the journey home. You may not understand it all, but it leads you on your way. If you let me live that will with you, everything's gonna be okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Darkness is only dreaming, so love, let's not make it real. Confusion is only a seeming, let it go and let love heal. My love, there's a light that shines in you that you may have never seen, but no one else with eyes can miss it. It's got such a lustrous sheen. The love you've seen shining in my eyes was only reflecting that glorious light. If you let me be your perfect mirror, everything's gonna be alright. 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 Oh, that's a good place to stop, yes? I've got a whole batch of 6 more that let me do one on the electric guitar before we go. I think
Well, the only thing I know, we're going to bump up against arti here soon.
right. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. What do you think?
You have to have an encore then.
Well, I'm just asking, who's hosting arti? Betty? No. Yeah, I'm not even I don't see the host here. Do you think there's time, Joe?
Well, it's 1:15 now, so I thought they'd be. But
Yeah, go ahead.
all right.
Yeah.
No, all right, but I won't do that one. I'll do this one. I'll do this one. I'll do this one. It's sort of oh boy. Don't get nervous, Tony, don't get nervous. Okay. No, I am really mindful of not bumping into RT.
Yeah, no need to get nervous. We're good.
Yeah. This song was it was during that same May visit, and I'm in the lagoon cabin, and I'm again talking to Baba about this whole thing, because it's not just, I mean, it was life-changing. About the next 4 years of my life, transforming and all that. So, bless you. So, I'm talking about the Sept Baba in the lagoon cabin out loud. It's at night, there's no one there. And suddenly I hear rustling at the side door, and I realize the caretaker was there. And I went, oh my God, oh my God, my prayer's been heard. I'm thinking it's a private prayer with Bob, but my prayer's been heard. I got my stuff. I went back to the cabin. And Bob, my prayer's been heard. My prayer's been heard. And I started writing. I started writing this song, the lyrics. And then when I was in India in July, the music came. It's called "My Prayer Has Been Heard." It was like it dawned on me. Oh, my prayer's been heard. Okay. This will be a nice way to end, I think. My prayer has been heard. There are no words left to speak. The purification stage is done, and love is at its peak. My prayer has been heard, and peace falls on my soul. The gentle stillness fills the air as love achieves its goal. My prayer has been heard, silencing ego's din, banishing all thoughts of virtue, especially of sin. My prayer has been heard, reversing the cruel wheel of fate, stopping the grinding wheel of life, propelled by fear and doubt and hate. My prayer has been heard, love's orchard now will bloom, after having paid the price to make the seed some room. My prayer has been heard, and life begins anew in the kingdom of the Holy One, whose love is ever true. My prayer has been heard, and to hear is to obey. For love can only hear love's voice and help love on its way. My prayer has been heard, and all at once is given, healing all the open wounds and sealing what was riven. My prayer has been heard, and wholeness pairs to fill love's space. The entire process from work to wonder is all a matter of grace. My prayer has been heard, and words give way to violence. Things that are real are always given and received in silence, in silence. My prayer has been heard. Hi, maybe we can all be unmuted so I can hear folks.
Sure. Jay Baba Tony, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for
So such a strong, powerful, surging concert. You really knocked it out of the park for me. Jay Baba.
well, thank you for inviting me to do it because it's something like this is among the great joys of my life. But I
Well, we'll
probably
have
would not have scheduled to do it or anything if you had not, you know.
we'll have you back again soon because you have a lot of music to bring us.
Oh, and hi, Gabriella.
Hey, Tony. I was singing along to some of those songs we
I
used
know
to
if you
sing
were here for
together.
Healers Baba, we sang it together in Meribod. And Meru said some people thought they didn't get it. Meru said, you don't understand. All of those characters are inside of him.
Uh,
Yeah, it was wonderful that she got, I didn't even get it.